My inventory is too full for the bracer. That's a full... So, like, if I want more money, I can just come in and run the dungeon over and over and over again, and I can do it efficiently, because I'll know where the loot is. Like, that last, what was it, Stone Keep? Almost all the loot was in the top. I think in all the dungeoning areas, I didn't find loot piles. Or the cave area, I just found enemies to defeat. But all the actual loot piles were on the top. Alright, steel helm. Well, that's worthwhile. I'm going to drop it. Drop the short sword. I'm going to keep this steel longsword just in case. Thank you for the host ribbit. Did you figure out how to do that? Was it a bit tricky? Ah, this belt is a plus 15 strength. I don't think plus 15 strength makes up for 5 armor rating. Not in the long run. The price difference between the plus 15 endurance and I think plus 15 endurance was the mid or upper 2000s to sell, and the minus 5 armor rating was in the 5000s. So I was having a hard time deciding, so I basically used the price as my guide as to which one to keep and which one to sell. Since the game's not hiding things, it's clearly giving a value rating to things that are worth what the game has is listed as higher level things. I feel like this is moving slower now, like in the cities. Certain city locations, it moves slower. Here's a temple from a lit side. I'll go ahead and use a potion. Yes, and that's where I came in. Or that's where I started that last push. Okay. That's got to be inside the temple, I'm guessing. Through that wall. Oh, there's one. Ah! He's not hitting me very often, though. I wonder if that's a spell effect or not. Like, is it classified as a spell? Is it rolling my spell resistance to figure that out? Alright, I'm just going to dip in here a little bit to map it and then turn back around. Yep, there's the text symbol. There's a spider. Lurk my face! Going in the cloak! Thank you, Night Marcher. Thank you for the lurk. And may your avatar be safe. In cloak. And not get bumped. I mean, I guess if a giant's I mean, effectively, that's a giant spider. It may not be bigger than a car, but it's still a giant spider. I guess if a giant spider made a sound, kind of like a wolf or something like that, kind of huffing and puffing, that would be terrifying. Okay, I don't need to explore that any further right there. Let's go back to the temple area. Got that well mapped out. Good to go there. Is this a big dungeon? Yeah, I'd say this one's pretty decent. This one's pretty big. It's got a lot of wall space in here. I have a feeling that it's going to be a single level though. So while this is very broad, it's going to be done when it looks like it's done. All right. So it looks like the only way into this temple is through a mine shaft. One, I can definitely not pick up all the loot. That is for sure. But if I even leave the dungeon, that loot's gone. The game does not remember it. It's gone. What I've realized is that I can't tell that it's magical, that an item is magical, until I pick it up. And the things that sell magically are just worth so much more than everything else. So what I'm doing is I'm picking everything up, and once I get full, then I go through my inventory and go, okay, well, this, drop this, it's not magical, drop this, it's not magical, blah, 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 and I just drop all the stuff that's not magical, and I keep the stuff that is. I'm marking all the places with loot, just in case I decide to make more runs at the map, just to get money and experience. That way I have the stuff there. Because if I just ran this just to kill things, I'm going to be losing money, I think. Because I won't get enough money probably from, like, the free actions to get me unparalyzed. They're like $200 a pop or something like that. I don't remember. Maybe those were $100 a pop. I don't get enough from facing spiders. Like, they don't drop enough money frequently enough to get that. So I want to know where the loot spaces are, so that if I do come back to grind and get more levels, or maybe I'm not getting money levels, maybe I'm looking for money. I mean, some of those things cost 25,000, 35,000 gold to get one piece of equipment. So if I do that, then I'll know where the loot is. That did not operate, did it? Q quotes. What's wrong, BodyBot? Why didn't you do... Oh! I failed to put an exclamation mark in front of the command. I'm silly. And yeah, this chat is still not connected. This chat's not displaying in the bot. I don't know what's going on. Okay, back over here. Alright, Q quotes should work now. So, do I have to tunnel to get into the temple? Oh, shut up, you ghoul. No, I can't. Wait a second then. How do I get into the temple then? Is the temple just flavor?
I missed. That's horrible. Wow. Wow.
Oh, it's right here. You like that one? Ghouls in my temple. So it's not my temple. Did you know that it was only last night that I learned how to pick locks? That I could pick locks the whole time. I thought I had to have pick locks. I was wondering where I could, like lock picks. I mean, I was wondering where I could buy them. Nope. It was this command right here. That's for picking locks. Whoa. Oh geez, spiders. Oh, whoa, whoa. Wow, I totally got surrounded by spiders. That's not good. I need to have more hit points. Live and learn, yeah. Whoa! 100 biddies? Whoa! That's awesome! Thank you. There's 2 circles in it. I don't see the circles. I'm sorry. In this, all I see is the sword. That's all that Streamlabs shows. Spider. Spooter. Die, Spooter, die. It did. I'm kind of looking forward to not facing Spooters anymore, but they're going to replace them with something. So, I can't really be excited about getting rid of Spooters. 56 gold pieces! There's one. If only I had the quick select between ranged and melee, I totally would have gone ranged on that Spooter. I'm not even going to mark that loot. Of course it's there. A crystal. Whoop! My inventory is so full I can't even pick up a crystal. Alright. It's going to be one of those places where I have to drop some loot. A 50 commercial and a 25 commercial. Nice. Were they worth listening to? As much as I like the steel longsword, I think it's going to get dropped. There's no room to drop this here. I've never seen that before. So I have to step off this ledge, I guess? And now I can drop things? Yes. Oh man, do the belts take up space? No, the belts don't take up space. The potions don't. What's taking up all my space then? Oh, I now have 2 magic longswords. Oh man. I can't even. I'm totally maxed on loot. They were just. They're fine. They just were a little. They weren't terrible. And there's another loot pile. Okay, thankfully it's just money. I have a headache. Oh, I have a headache. Oh, I have a headache. Alright. I'm sure that kite shield is not magical. I'd like to say I'm sure, but I'm not sure. The staff weighs almost nothing. These long swords, on the other hand, weigh 8. I'm going to drop the short bow. Short bow, you've been fun. Oh, it's only half a freaking pound. The crystals don't weigh anything. I know what I need to do, as much as I don't like this idea. Boom. Belt of plus 15 strength. And I now have 166 max kilos I can carry. That's my loot carrying belt. I did that in Daggerfall, actually. My inventory is still full? Oh, my inventory, it won't allow me to carry anything else? There's a maximum number of items I can carry. Now this changes things. Is that what I'm being told here? Drop the short bow. Turn around, because I don't think it's a weight thing. Kite shields don't weigh that much. Oh yeah, kite shield, right there. Slightly used, minus 3 AR. Kite shield, still new. Drop it. There's no room to drop this here. So I am stocked. Oh, hello, silent protagonist. You got stuck after getting the 4th piece of staff because I had no way of curing my disease. I hate those sorts of things. I was finally playing a successful run of Fallout 1. Welcome to the stream, by the way. The stream. I was finally playing my first successful run of Fallout 1 because at first at level 1, 2, 3, the rad scorpions would just kill me left and right. And like getting jumped by 5 raiders when you don't even have a partner yet. I was finally having a successful run, and I went to do some plot story in some other vault. And the whole vault was, a lot of the vault was radioactive, and I didn't have a save for before I went into the vault. So even going back to my earliest save and just bailing on the mission and running right out of the vault and getting back upstairs and traveling to town wasn't good enough. I died before I got to town. Like my whole save, like my whole run was screwed. I couldn't do it. I was like, ah, no! It'll be pretty harsh at times, but it's all part of the fun. Yeah, it is. I don't appreciate harsh UIs, but we learned and we grew through the ages with user interfaces. That's for certain. So what do I do here? Here you are. Stop your moaning. Stop your moaning and your groaning. I also totally expected the temple to be where the staff was. Do I want any munchies, Ribbit? Yes, I would love some munchies. What brought you here, silent protagonist? Were you looking up who was playing different Elder Scrolls games? South. Oh, I'm not out of the temple yet. Of course, south, yes. South is still correct. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. That is also apparently not where I wanted to go. Where do I want to go? One more to the west will do. Make a save here for being done with the temple. How's your night going, silent protagonist? I feel like I've said your name before. I'm not the best with names, I'm much better with faces. Minotaur. Alright, so we're going to jump into that tunnel, that mine shaft, and we're going to try to go west, actually, and just make sure that we finish that out. Oh. I can't go any further west, apparently. Wait, yes I can. Oh, I didn't see that turn up there. My bad. I know I said I'd go west, and then I went south. Oh! I mean, that's not death, but that's not where I meant to go. There's another one. Ooh, yeah, I see doors up ahead. come upon a strange sight, a room with cells down either side. And each cell seems to be a hungry spider. You see 3 more cells along the southern wall. Next to them stands a dark portal. Interesting. Hey, Spooter. Another Spooter. Oh, I dropped my short bow. I dropped my short bow. Why'd I do that? Plate gauntlets? Yeah. Your inventory's full. Oh. No! Not inventory full. Alright, we can drop those. Thank you, Ribbit. I really wanted to sell Wanderlight if I wasn't going to use it. I don't know. I don't remember how. Maybe I can sell. Maybe I'll just drop like the -1 armor class things. I don't mind games where I mess with my inventory, but this kind of inventory management, man. There's a limit on how many things I can carry, how many, and the weight. But my potions and my equipment is taking up most of the list. This is a real quandary. I don't know what to drop. If you've got any advice, Silent Protagonist, give it to me. I won't mind it at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop the... I'll drop the belts that are just +1. Oh, apparently I only have one of those. Hello. I'll drop the Elven bracelet. You have no idea how much this pains me. It pains me way too much. It should not pain me to this degree, but it does. Sorry, I thought I had it muted. Alright. Probably a good place to save. As you near the door itself speaks. Listen to my puzzle, foolish mortal, and prove that you are worthy of my service. If cell 3 holds worthless brass, cell 2 holds the gold key. If cell 1 holds the gold key, cell 3 holds worthless brass. If cell 2 holds worthless brass, cell 1 holds the gold key. Knowing this, brave fool, and knowing that all I said cannot be true, all that is said cannot be true, which cell contains a gold key? Oh gosh, one of these. Okay, if cell 3 holds worthless brass, then cell 2 has the golden key. If 1 has the golden key, then 3 holds worthless brass. Those two are exclusive. Because the first line says if cell 3 holds worthless brass, then the gold key is in number 2, which conflicts with if cell 1 holds the gold key. If cell 2 holds worthless brass, then cell 1 holds the gold key. But if cell 1 holds the gold key, then cell 3... Wait a second. And that all that is said cannot be true. This is one of these, like, which one of these guys is telling the truth kind of puzzles. But I don't understand. Whichever way I look, there's a way to combine these where that it gets contradicted. So what's the logic that I can use to exclude these? I don't understand. Yeah. Maybe the key is one of these is false, two of these are not. Because I'm looking at statement 2 and statement 3. And those can be true together. That would be cell 1 with the gold key and worthless brass in 2 and 3. Let's see if that checks. If I only look at statement 2 and 3, or 1 and 2, I already know that that those conflict. Because the gold key is in 2 different places. So what about statement 3 and statement 1? Yeah, statement 1 and statement 3 puts the gold key in 2 different places. The only 2 statements that put the gold key in the same place is statement 2 and statement 3. The answer is 1. Oh! That sounds like it was wrong. Or not? Spider was just waiting for me to get close enough before he turned on me. Oh gosh, they all came out. Sometimes I expect these things to come out faster and they don't. And I'm like, oh, they're not going to come after me. And then like, oh, they're after me. You open the door with the steel key. Wakasashi. Alright, right now I'm going through this stuff. Plate cuirass. That's worth some money, especially if it was magical. But it's not. Wakasashi is not magical. Drop. And longsword, that is not magical. Drop. I feel like there should be more spiders after me, but I just don't know. Alright, so that was just loot. Oh. This is a magically held lock. So that is a door there. That is a door there. How do I know that they're magical? They're blue in my inventory if they're magical and unidentified. So if we look at my inventory, you'll see the staff, these 2 long swords, this crystal, this bracelet, belts. They're all unidentified magic items. But some of the magic items still, some or all, still do their effect, even if I don't have them identified. For instance, and some of them even tell me what their effect is. which kind of defeats the purpose of making you have to identify them. Because the game is treating something being elven made, or dwarven made, or metals, or whatever, ebony, mithril, and adamantium, as magical. Just in and of itself. So I've got like an adamantium torque that I don't even have identified, but I know it's an adamantium because if I right click it to take a look at its details, it says -3 AC armor class. I'm like, okay, well there it is. That's what it does. Maybe it does something else as well. I don't think this game actually does that. I don't think this game has stacking properties. I think the things are pretty simple. When they're enchanted, they do one thing. So, Mineshaft E, I never saw that before. Maybe this is classified separately as Mineshaft E? Isn't that a Minotaur sound? Yep, Minotaur sound. I'm probably going to get rid of these bracers of stamina. Because if I'm going to actually also have a limit to the number of things I can carry, I don't care enough to have something for stamina. I haven't seen stamina be so important in this game that I need it. I couldn't do jumps, the high jumps, when I was low on stamina, but all it takes to get rid of that is just rest. 56 gold bracelet. And some things are always enchanted, even if it's just like what kind of metal it is. The bracers, the torques, all that stuff is just always... Oh, there is something here. My goodness. Tell you what though, traveling by mineshaft is actually kind of nice. It's like a shortcut. Arterial spray! What is a torque? I don't remember. I looked it up. I've forgotten. I'm sorry. I did find it on Wikipedia. Cool. No. I'm mad I don't have your cookies. A neck ornament. Yes! Yes, there it is. I thought I might remember it if you looked it up. That looks like I've already been there. Mostly. Close enough. Alright, looks like I'm going to be jumping into that mine shaft and going south. And this direction, both. Is that a wall there? Oh, there's a wall there. That's why I couldn't go up. I've seen this place. What I haven't seen is south of this. Near the spider doors. Right? This is the place I haven't seen. Oh, actually I have sort of seen this. Let's go straight south. Straight south! Oh. Oh, an orc! This is definitely a big dungeon place. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't gotten a level already in here. That other place, I was just leveling like mad. Oh, alright, so I need to keep going. I'm going to jump into this hole to the south, go west, and then go south if I can. Oh, hi Minotaur. Look at that! I'm a cookie monster. 4 points. Nah. Tell you what, I'm seriously thinking about just pouring it all into strength to make sure I can carry as much weight as possible. Except for this whole, like, now I don't have as much. Okay, I'm going to kick up the intuition, or the intelligence, I think, as well, because that apparently is one of the things going into my ability to pick locks. So agility, strength, intelligence, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit endurance again, because more hit points is never a bad thing. Oh, nope, pick up the dagger. It might be magical. Wow. South, and then west, and then south when I can. Wait. Oh, north. I have to go north here. Wow. Actually, this doesn't look like there's multiple ways through this. Nope, turn around. Go back the other way. And then I'll go south, and then it forks on mineshaft D. Okay. Yep. I'd sort of been down here before. I didn't make it all the way, apparently. An empty room. Here's an empty room for you. Back. And mineshaft T. I'm really thankful that they're labeling these things. I haven't figured out the logic as to how they're labeling them, but that's okay. I think that's a ghoul. No, it's a Minotaur. It's Minotaurs. Bam! Take that on. I'm gonna check this inventory right now. Staff, not magical, drop. Dagger, not magical, drop. The longsword I'm using is still classified as used. This bracelet is -5. That bracelet is +10 to agility. That one's +10 to speed.
Time for some thrilling heroics.
Yeah. Alphabetically? What's alphabetically?
The mine shafts.
Well, I mean on the map. I know. I know you're being a smart butt. Right.
At my signal. Unleash hell.
Because war is hell. Cool. I should have gotten a +1 crit size for running into him like that. See, I think that would be the perfect mix. Is to replace... I mean, not that there's anything wrong at all with Elder Scrolls mechanics. I mean, this one's using a really kind of standard D&D fantasy trope, which a lot of games started using after D&D came out. Oh, we're gonna go back that way, I guess. But can you imagine Elder Scrolls using Rollmaster ideas? It would be so awesome. At least I think so. There's a spider around. He must be through a wall. Alright, let's hop into this little hole here and see where it goes. Oh! No, no, no! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! I'm quite sure there's something in that hole. Or maybe not. Okay, so that really didn't go anywhere. So to get out of this room, I need to go back into this tunnel and go east, I guess. Complexity with a side of complexity, sandbox with simulation, aka even fantasy. Well, you know, it sounds great to me. You'd play it, and I know you would. I mean, maybe the mineshaft D stuff is just helpful to let you know where you are. Let's try getting some shut-eye. I am really not needing that many saves. Maybe I just make one when I get sick and that's it. Diseased. Haha. Yeah. Like at this point I feel like I'm naming my saves just to know which one they are out of so many. I've slept for 1 hour and there's enemies nearby. $48 gold pieces. See, every single one of those things could be magical. I don't know. Every single one of them. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's a freaking travesty. Because as soon as I go to sleep, none of that stuff exists. Look at that. I could pick up one thing. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. I want a mod. I want a mod to unlock total potential size of inventory. Oh, no, sorry, I don't want to drop anything. Yeah, those were just people. They weren't mages. I didn't see what they were. Did you see what they were? My armor is pretty. I think, try as I might, I think I need to go back here and see if I've given that one the wrong answer and just get back in it. Because I'm not sure, like that looks really important. It's obviously scripted. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that it was just there to give me a key to open up one cell with loot in it. Like, that seems weird. And it said access to the Underdark, so, and blue is a symbol, one of the two symbols for, I think it's the stare down symbol. But I don't know that I'm supposed to go all the way to the Underdark to find the staff. But it's taking so long to cover this map. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, and I have to go back to the map to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm running out of here, and I'm running back home, and I'm selling stuff. I'm coming back to keep working on the map. Perfect. You like how it's all coordinated, but it needs more pockets. It freaking needs pockets like crazy. And it's all coordinated because it's all the same classification. Like, if I had different kinds of armor, it would look different. Like, I had a piece that looked different when I had a piece of chain, for instance. Oops. I go the wrong place? No, not really. It's not where I thought I was going, but it works. I just... You notice I'm not really good with this map. Here's one of my piles of junk. Which will be whisked away from reality. This one goes this way. And hang a left. I think I want to go up this way. I do. Well, it actually doesn't really matter. I'll go this way. Because it gives me more map. Mineshaft B. Oops, that's not where I wanted. Where do I want to go from here? Oh, just, okay. Bet you there's a goblin around. Nope. What's this? Bag of gold, two gold pieces. When was that there? Alright. 4 days to travel there. Wow. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. No, I shouldn't travel when I'm sick. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just gonna use a potion to cure myself, so I might as well just get myself cured. Cure disease. It'd be interesting to see if you took that again, if you would have a different answer now than you originally did. Have you ever taken it? Held by Princess Modka. Appreciate any business you can offer. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is put away my sword. Whoa! These people look completely different! And I'm still in Hammerfell. Ha! They call me Relzi the astrologist, and I really am a terrible fake, to tell the truth. No. Not rumors. Where is? Mage's Guild. That's easy. It's south of here. Okay. South it is. Look how fast I'm burning through this town. Now, these buildings are colored differently, so I can't necessarily... Whoop. Who are you? Greetings, Redguard. I am Shah, the typical tanner, and I tan animal hides to make leather armor. Where is Mage's Guild? Oh, it's much easier if I just mark it on your map. Thank you. Always much more appreciated. Right in front of me. It's the green building. Okay, up here they're green. I totally expected to see the architecture change. Yeah, these women have clothing on. Frankly, when they're out in the desert, they needed more clothing to protect themselves from the sun. And to keep insulated. But... okay, that's the door out. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. This is structured the same. Detect magic. Let's see. I don't have any doubles up here. So the staff, 3 gold. Wow, that was a pathetic item, whatever it was. Oh, it's an elven staff, so it was +1. 23. That was a longsword of endurance, and this longsword costs more, so it has a higher enchantment on it. Instead of just having a static price, you can tell how valuable something is just by knowing how much it's going to cost. Steel longsword of luck. Enchantment. I can't believe I don't have that as a sound effect yet. that crystal was a crystal of healing. Now let me check my own personal inventory and see which one of these things I needed. Alright, this first bracelet is the -5. This bracelet is plus 10 agility. This bracelet is plus 10 speed. So I actually don't need any of the bracelets identified. The first belt I don't need identified. The second one I don't need identified. The third, fourth, oh, that's a plus 15 luck belt. So I don't need any of the belts identified. I don't need any of the torques identified. So yeah, the torques are just... I wonder if it's changing just my head class. No, interesting. Even though the torque is a thing that goes around the necklace, if you watch all my armor class ratings, it's changing the armor class rating for my entire body. Which is weird. And I think I have a potion. I have a single potion. So basically, I don't need anything else identified, which is great. I saved that money. Oops, I didn't mean to buy the Tech Magic and the one remaining potion that is not identified. Alright, and I'll go back into my inventory one more time, I'm sorry. I didn't check my potions. So I've hardly used any healing potions. I'm at 4 cure diseases, that seems to be okay, and 4 free actions. Okay, I seem to be doing pretty good there. So I actually don't even need to buy anything. Now I just need to sell stuff. Sell tons and tons and tons of stuff. One thing I would like to know though, okay, 168 kilograms is what I can carry with that +5 or +15 strength thingy on. What is it? Is the bracelet? No. It's the belt, isn't it? If I take it off, I can only carry 138. But frankly, I was running out of numbers of items. Goes around the necklace? Is that what I said? Did I say goes around the necklace? Okay. Wow, and look at what time it is. That's interesting. I tend to run out of time right when I'm tidying up anyways. I'm trying to decide if I want to... Is this an in color? I'm trying to decide if I want to go with, if I want to run with another -5 armor or +15 strength. The +15 strength should be helping my damage and to hit as well. Alright. And she inscribed it. Oops, I don't need this. I need this. Map it. Where's the mage's store? Or the mage guild? That's not terribly far. I wonder if there's one closer though, to be honest. And she actually put a name on it. That's cool. Let's go east. I haven't seen an inn sign yet. This was the Mages Guild, I believe. Yep, that's the Mages Guild. So I'm gonna go that way and ask about the nearest store. A bit west of here, he says, so I have gone past one. She's probably gonna say the same thing. Hey, Jester. Now he's telling me southwest. It's an Indiaism. Yeah, that it is. Oh, there's more town over here. Wow, what building is this? I wonder if that's an inn. It has like crescent moons on its hey booby shaker. I'm not here to do business. Where's the nearest store? Oh. Oh wow, that's... Alright, let me take a look. So, just to my southwest, and then past it on my northwest. Green. Green shutters, and then... green shutters. So it's green shutters that are the stores in this town. Well, dark with green shutters. I bet you that's not one. Where do you think the nearest store is? Southwest. Apparently there isn't one up here. Alright, that's fine. I bet you this place is fun to walk around at night. Dark with green shutters. Dark with green shutters. Here we are. Not so lucky as to have the door practically facing the Mages Guild like I was in the other town. Here's the freaking sign. Jeez. Alright. So, I am selling an elven staff. I don't know that I'm selling an elven longsword. That longsword almost did not make it through. I'm going to sell Longsword of Endurance. That's pretty nice. That would put me in the 90s of endurance, but I think that the 90s of endurance... Oh goodness, just go to a store. I want to find the closest one to the Mages Guild, so as I go in and out, I have the most efficient path, and I don't go looking for any other stores. I'm doing... Like, I don't want to be, like, walking around and go, oh, there's a store. Anyways, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm going to try to run with this steel longsword, and as a backup, I'll carry the longsword of endurance. So, the elven staff, the elven longsword, and the longsword of speed are all going to go. Let's just make sure these conditions are new. This shielding still has 13 charges on it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of the one with lesser charges and just keep this one. So I'll sell the first shield of crystal of shielding. Alright, I'm not gonna try to memorize anymore. Elven staff. 37. Take 40, please. Ugh, alright. Elven Longsword. 109. I think you can give me 125. Alright. Oh, I forgot to renegotiate. Longsword of Speed at 220. Counter for 260. Counter 250. I'll accept. I'm gonna sell the first crystal of shielding for 768, except I'm gonna counter that with 850. With that shoddy workmanship, let's say 8.9. Nah, let's say 8.15. I'll accept it. I get back in here. So I like those. Okay, then so the bracelets that aren't equipped, which are second and third bracelet, can go. Oh, I don't have any of the belts on. That was dangerous. So which belt do I want? The 5 armor class belt? Or the extra strength belt? I think in the long run, with the fact that I've got I've got a crystal and a mark of healing on top of just having potions, I think I'm gonna go with the weight one. But I can't get rid of the first one, and which is fine. They don't weigh much. It's just gonna take up an item. So sell bracelet 2 and 3, belt 3 and 4, and the second torque. Bracelet 2. Whoa, give me... Wow! How about 1250? How about 1140? How about 1175? I'll accept it. Ho 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 ho! I liked that. Ooh. Man, he's not moving as much. Going too high apparently on that one. He just kept talking me much farther down. Alright, so belt 3 and 4 need to go. Give me 2906 for that belt? Woo! Ugh. I want more. I want more for these things. Second torque. 468. 500, even 500. Come on, meet me there. I'll accept the 480. Fine. It makes sense with who I am. I'm sorry, I didn't read that comment for a long time. What was the comment? $12,000 gold now. Holy cow. Yeah, because that's where I had, like in the other town, I had two different repair jobs in two different stores. Because what I did the other night was I just said, okay, I'm done looking. I'm done. I don't need to find every store. Here I am. I'm doing business here. I put stuff in. And then I found one right outside the magic shop. And I'm like, I don't even have to keep looking at my map to know where this is. I know I just come out and go around. That's what I was hoping to find, because I'm always looking at my map in this game. Alright, Fang Lair. Going back. But this is where I'm going to stop the stream. I want to test something. Yeah, look, there's loot. There's loot there again. That's ridiculous. I just picked up another 47 gold. Jeez. Alright, save game. Run number 2 at Fang Lair. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys, and